Hey everybody, welcome back. So this is season 2, episode 5 of Dark, called Lost and Found. Last episode, I'm pretty sure I was not anybody's favorite, I'm sure, when it came to my opinions on Martha. I know some people like her character. I mean, I respect that. I respect that she is, in fact, a character. Not exactly one of my favorite characters. I'm not saying that she's monstrous like Hannah, who's just a fucking sociopath since childbirth, apparently. Since she was born, more so. But so here's the thing. I'm just gonna say this quickly, because I'm sure everyone's hovering over the dislike button right now, which is fine. You know, people have their opinions, and it actually kind of makes me wonder. It makes me kind of, wonder what things would have been like if I did a reaction series to Breaking Bad for the first time, or Better Call Saul, more likely. Well, sneak peek, but when season 6 of Better Call Saul comes out, you can definitely expect to see that on this channel. But it's probably not gonna be out for a while. That's fine. With Breaking Bad, without getting into spoilers, because I watch reaction videos to that show, because I love that show. It's probably my favorite show besides Better Call Saul. Like, I think those two are the best 1-2 punch, like the best series and prequel series that's more than just a prequel series, because it's its own entity too that just happens to link into Breaking Bad. There are characters on that show that definitely deserve a lot of controversy. Like Breaking Bad, for example. I'm just going to use this for example because there's a lot of examples in Better Call Saul. I feel like Better Call Saul is more of a human element type of show. Like, it's not as action-packed as Breaking Bad, but it's very grounded in reality. And the struggles between Jimmy and his brother is definitely... Well, I'm just not going to get into it, but Breaking Bad. So Skylar White was definitely one of the most polarizing characters to start. When I first started watching that show, I was not a Skylar fan because I kind of felt that she was kind of nagging, controlling, and Walter was very weak, submissive. So already that power struggle, and that Walter was molded to be our main character. So you want to root for Walter. But as the series progresses, you kind of turn tables because you kind of realize, okay, Walter's a fucking monster. And Skylar may have been right the whole time. But when you first watch the series, you're not seeing that picture. Yes, they're all consistent within their characters, but you watch them grow. Skylar does grow, and Skylar makes mistakes too. I'm not painting that image that she's perfection. But my opinion on her, if I were to do a reaction series like early into the seasons in the series, like seasons 1 and 2, I would probably get a lot of hate for my Skylar comments. Same thing with Chuck and Better Call Saul. I would probably get a lot of hate for that too. But more so for the fact that with Chuck, it's a different type of story and you can kind of see both sides. And the reason I kind of bring that up is because with Dark, everyone is so well written, and I'm not saying I hate Martha. I don't hate Martha. She's just doing a lot of things that frustrate me. And I know I said last time in the episode, in one of the discussions, it might have been last episode, that I don't want my personal my personal want for the story to develop to hinder how the story is developing. And yes, everyone has their secrets. I mean, come on. We just realized that Jonas is Adam, and when we're harping on Bartaj, being blackmailed by Noah. I don't know. Everyone's just all over the place, but it's interesting to see where people kind of gravitate towards. I get people want to side with Jonas. I get that people ship Jonas and Martha. I get it. I mean, I can see it. Do I want to acknowledge it? I mean, do I think this is... I don't know. I haven't seen the whole show, so I can't say if it's a good idea or a bad idea, but I'm sure it's a great idea because everyone loves it, and everyone's harping on me for not, I guess, for not getting on board with it 100%. I'm very hot and cold with Martha. I want to like her. I feel like all these characters have something to offer. And when I was kind of rewatching the reaction for the last episode, the look in Ellie's eye makes me feel like she's gonna go in and save him. And I really hope she does, because she always has like this. She always takes the moral high ground, even though I know that she's a handicapped young little girl. But the fact that she stood up to her mom when her mom took the camera off the side of the road, the animal wildlife camera, she was like, "You're stealing." She just seems like an all around good person, which is why I do root for her. Francesca's, she's fine. But I think Ellie's probably the only all around blameless person, right? Because everyone else has baggage they're carrying. I mean, Elizabeth turns into kind of, Nutso McGee in the future, but I kind of just want to get into it. I know this episode's called Lost and Found. I just really hope someone goes in, or I don't know. So here's the thing. I know we're gonna keep stalling. I want Bartosz to break free, but I don't want him to engage in some sort of petty revenge, because that's just gonna get nowhere. I know Magnus threatened to kill him. I know Magnus is very impulsive like his father. So that makes sense. But the fact that Ellie, Francesca, like all those, I don't know, even Martha. It's a difficult situation. I'm just gonna go ahead and just leave it at that, because I want to hop into this episode to see how, after learning that Jonas is Adam, and what else goes through here. Let me pull up my notes actually from last episode, in case you guys wonder if I still take notes. I do. Here we go, the Travelers, right here in the last episode. So we're 3 days from the apocalypse. I assume in this episode we are 2 days. So if we were 2 days in episode 5, 1 day in episode 6, 7, 8 might be when the apocalypse happens. So that might be interesting. What did we learn in the last episode? I know Jonas is stuck. Wohler and Clausen are doing a thing. They're trying to reopen the investigation. Katharina finds the truth. She finds Michael Conwald in the class photo. As, she knows. She saw Mikkel's picture, the class photo. I guess I want to know what Adam's plan is in the end. I kind of already predicted that Jonas and Martha are going to be the modern day Adam and Eve. Just because it kind of seems like the story was going that direction, and with the confirmation that Jonas is Adam, it only makes sense for Martha to be Eve, which makes me wonder who's going to be the serpent in the garden. Is it going to be Bartosz? You know what I mean? Is he the one that's going to tempt them, or whatever? I don't know, but I've ranted on long enough. I know you guys have been asking for more conversation, either in the pre or post show discussion, but throughout the episode, I'll kind of keep topics in my mind. I might write something down. I just don't want to be distracted too much, but I'll try to just quickly jot an idea down. Oh, that's interesting to talk about. But yeah, I'm just gonna hop in and leave it at that. So if you guys are excited and want to see me continue the series, even after all my polarizing opinions, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we're about to hop into Lost and Found right now.
Monaten redest du quasi nicht mit uns und jetzt willst du wissen, was wir denken? Guck dich doch mal um. Wir sind hier die Kinder, aber du benimmst dich seit Monaten wie eins. Mann, fuck, Mama, du tust so, als wärst du alleine mit der Scheiße. Aber wir haben sie auch verloren. Weil du jetzt Bock hast zu reden, haben wir das noch lange nicht.
Well, I'm back to being on Katharina's side, so go ahead and dislike all you want. Wasn't cancer?
Leute können ja sagen, was sie wollen. Aber dieser Reagan, das ist ein Spitzenkerl. Olympia auf beiden Seiten.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
VHS, die ganze Rede.
Warum ich eigentlich gekommen bin. Ich möchte, dass du zu uns ziehst. Du wärst nicht so alleine. Und Regina würde sich auch freuen, wenn sie mehr von dir hätte. Denk einfach drüber nach. In Ordnung?
Say yes. Yeah, I like this.
Er war immer da. Direkt vor mir. Ich kann einfach nicht fassen, dass du mit meinem Mann und mit meinem Sohn geschlafen hast.
Well.
Wissen Sie, wer das ist?
Nein, weiß ich nicht.
I will say this. I will be very interested to see Hannah and Katharina team up.
Und Sie?
I'm guessing one of them's gonna stab each other in the back. One of them's gonna stab the other in the back. And that's gonna suck.
Kennen Sie diese Person?
Because I feel like Hannah's gonna backstab Katharina somehow.
Nein.
She still has a picture. See, this is what's frustrating about this whole thing. She still is hanging on to both of them.
Bezahlt er Sie?
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Alexander Tiedemann. Dafür verlangt man normalerweise eine Gegenleistung. Also, was ist die Gegenleistung?
Oh my Jesus. Well, I guess this detective guy's got to die.
Es geht doch nichts über eine gute Nachbarschaft.
What a weird parallel.
Es ist bemerkenswert, dass auch Frau Nielsen das gleiche Verständnis teilt.
The three of them,
Naja, vielleicht ist das so in einer kleinen Stadt.
the three of Jonas,
Und halt die
Bartosz, and
Geheimnisse.
Martha. What a weird and
Was er noch drin im Bett.
strange parallel. Oh, you're going back to beat up Bartosz again?
Was ist das?
Willst du noch eine Nacht hier bleiben? Mann, Bartosz, guck uns doch mal an, was machen wir hier?
Das will ich euch nicht sagen. Jan glaubt mir eh nicht.
Warum nicht?
Der menschliche Körper ist in der Lage, 3 Tage ohne Flüssigkeitsaufnahme auszukommen.
Das kannst du nicht machen. Wollt ihr mich denn verrecken lassen oder was? Warte, das kannst du nicht machen. Warte.
Ihr müsst näher kommen.
Kann ich Ihnen helfen?
He's gonna do something with the magic.
30 Jahre auf diesen Moment
He's
gewartet.
gonna have that little piece, right? Well, how would he have that? Damn. I thought I was about to be smart. He's gonna do something magic. Talk to him about magic. He'll know. Make him just. Yes!
Die Frage ist nicht wie,
Yes!
sondern wann. Was hast du gesagt?
In der Zukunft gibt es eine Prophezeiung von einer neuen Welt,
That's
dass
nice.
Sigmundus die Menschen ins Paradies führen wird.
Wir erschaffen eine neue Welt. Ohne Zeit. Ohne Gott.
Was heißt das?
Okay.
Gott ist Zeit.
Oh boy. I am your father.
Ich bin Noah.
Ich weiß, wer Sie sind.
Say it.
Damit du mir nicht wiedergenommen wirst.
I'm your
Genauso
father.
wenig wie deine Mutter.
Damn it.
Als du geboren wurdest, haben sie dir keine großen Chancen gegeben. Du bist zu früh gekommen, warst winzig. Aber du wolltest leben, du warst so stark. Deine Mutter hat das Foto gemacht.
Who is the mother?
Ich habe die letzten Seiten gelesen. Das AKW. Jonas. Es wird alles wieder passieren. Die Apokalypse. In 2 Tagen. Aber ich weiß jetzt, was ich tun muss.
But does he know that
Wer ist meine Mutter?
Jonas is Adam? That's what I want to know. And I guess this too.
Sie hat dich sehr geliebt.
Okay, was ist hier los?
Noah hat gesagt, dass es um einen Krieg geht. Um die Herrschaft über die Zeit. Dass meine Oma damit was zu tun hat. Dass Jonas zurückkommt und
Jonas? Jonas kommt zurück.
Fuck. I hope they get away. Shit.
Mick, ich komme zurück. Ich bring dich nach Haus. Versprochen. Versprochen. Ich schwöre, beim nächsten Mal bring ich dich um. Mitkommen. Mick!
Is that why he's found dead in his apartment? Here we go. Music's kicking in. Are they gonna see Ulrich?
Halt! Halt, stopp, anhalten! Das ist meine
That gave me chills.
Magnus! Martha!
Ich weiß, dass du eine Affäre mit Ulrich hattest. Wenn du heute wählen könntest zwischen Papa und Ulrich.
She's gonna pick Ulrich.
Ich habe alles kaputt gemacht. Ich weiß.
Vielleicht hast du das schon immer.
Ah, fuck. She is drugging him. Are you kidding?
Das hier schickt dich genau zu dem Tag, zu dem du reisen möchtest. Es durchbricht den 33 Jahre Zyklus.
Es gibt eine Möglichkeit, das alles zu stoppen, wenn ich den Anfang stoppe.
Die gibt es, wenn du ihn davon abhalten kannst, sich das Leben zu nehmen. Dann wird alles, was folgt, nicht passieren. Wir werden nicht geboren.
Shit.
Wenn du das schaffst, sortieren wir die Welt neu.
That's it, right? So that was season 2, episode 5 of Dark, called Lost and Found. Ugh. Great episode, bone chilling. I really like the scene when Ulrich kind of crossed paths with his children when he was in the back of the cop car and he saw Martha and Magnus and the group of them. You know, just chilling. That gave me goosebumps, not even gonna lie, guys. I kind of had that suspicion that Enos was doing something with Miko. I just didn't really want to believe that she was drugging him. I mean, now it kind of changed the whole perspective of everything. It feels like she's being super selfish, like she doesn't want him to return, but I know that she's probably doing it for good reasons. I mean, I don't suspect her to be a bad person. because why else would she specifically want to take care of him instead of just throwing him in the system like everybody else? So I'm not sure where we're going with that. That does kind of hurt to know that she's kind of forcing him to be a prisoner in that home against his will, because you saw that look when she was carrying him like back home. Like he was putting up an act. At least I think he was putting up an act. Like, yeah, he's like, Mom, you saved me, but you have no idea what you just did. You pulled me away from my father. I mean, just what a situation to have this, like, to have going on right now. I didn't expect. I mean, so with everything they've seen, why are they still like not believing of Bartosz? I mean, he just literally brought them back in time, and yet when they go back to the present, they just continue walking on like they're like, whatever, this is bullshit or something. I don't know. I just hope Bartosz just kind of like keeps distance from these guys. Yeah, they took your time machine, but I'm just like, it's way more trouble than it's worth. I don't know what's gonna happen when Noah finds out they took your time machine. I don't know what's gonna happen to him. I have a strange suspicion that Bartosz is Noah. I just have that weird feeling. Because Noah has been known to go back into periods of time where he kind of instructs himself to keep on the path, to keep on keeping on. So I don't know if that's just another point happening with Bartosz now, if it's Noah manipulating himself to stay on the righteous path. So I don't know, and it feels like right now with Noah having that sense of regret, wanting to protect Charlotte, it's kind of parallels Bartosz's sense of, regret of everything he's done too. So that, are they the same person? I kind of have that suspicion. So it could be. I mean, the facial feature wise, Bartosz and younger Noah, like 1921 Noah, kind of have similar facial features. And I know that the casting in the show has been top notch, so clearly that has to be intentional. So based on that, I think I can safely assume that they are the same person. I'm just gonna cross my fingers, because I feel like with everything I've gotten wrong about the show so far, I do want to start getting some things right. Like the whole Jonas is Adam thing. I assume we're gonna see that Martha is Eve at some point. What else happened? With Egon, Claudia looked up the article and realized that her father died, from unknown causes. I don't know if that's just going to be, if they're hinting at Ulrich having something to do with Egon's death. Especially when Ulrich was the first one to tell Egon that he dies in the first place. Like, I know when he dies, so it makes me kind of think that he has a more hands-on type of approach. He probably knows because he did it. Which means it's probably going to tear apart the whole town at this point, because once Regina finds out... No, how's this going to work? Okay, so once Claudia finds out that Ulrich kills her father, that's just going to change everyone's perception on Ulrich and his family, because they're all a bunch of psychos now. Everyone, like, even Martha and Magnus think Katharina's crazy. And Katharina is basically crazy right now. So things are just kind of amplifying and heightening emotionally. And things are getting really exciting, I want to say. Because now we find ourselves in a situation where we're back to square one, but so many things have happened that is clearly going to change the direction of the story. Mikkel's back home, but he knows the truth. Martha and Magnus go back home, but they know the truth. Same thing with Francesca and Ellie. Now, we didn't exactly get to see their side, kind of, but Charlotte now knows the truth. Everyone knows, like, everyone started out at a certain level, and by the end of the episode, they're on a new level of knowledge. So that's what I really kind of love about this show. It's just that things just keep expanding exponentially. And I can't believe there's just more story. I mean, obviously I can believe it, but I just can't believe how fast we're moving from plot to plot. Because now we don't know where Jonas is going. He's going back to the beginning, or whatever that means, to reorder everything. But he has a chance to stop Mikkel from killing himself, which means it would in turn stop him from being born. So there's just a lot of things at play right now, and hopefully going forward, I don't want to say hopefully, but going forward, I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this show, to be honest. I just expect really great writing, really good acting, like heart-pounding, suspenseful story. Like, everything that's happening right now is keeping me on the edge of my seat. And honestly, this is, yeah, love this show. It's really, really good. So I think I'm gonna end it there. I don't think there's anything else of note that happened, like big time story events. I think I touched upon all the big stuff that happened. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it there. If you liked what you saw, if you liked my reaction, just go ahead and give a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, to see me continue on in episode 6, where we are one step closer to the season 2 finale. Now, voting is over for show 2. I don't know. I kind of suspect The Boys is gonna win, which is neat because I think season 2 is out now. If The Boys doesn't win, it's fine. But I assume The Boys is gonna win, and that's actually something I wanted to try. And now that there's a new season, it might kind of bring more people to the channel. So that's good news if The Boys wins. If not, it can possibly be another show down the line. But yeah, great episode, and I can't wait to see what happens next as we're getting closer and closer to season 3 and finishing the series. That's exciting and dreadful at the same time, because I love this show and I kind of don't want it to end. But I am interested to see what you guys kind of want me to do once I finish the show. Is there like special videos that analyzes the show? Like, I would be down to watch theories and analytical videos of this stuff. So yeah, we'll talk about it when we get closer to that time. But as of right now, I'm going to end it there, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.